All right, listen up, everybody. This is my beginning stage to proposing to April. All right, the way it's gonna go is it's called. Dang, I forgot the name of it already. She has no idea. Part one. All right, so it's 5 o'clock in the morning. We're about to leave, head to the airport, go to ATL. Stay tuned, man.
Hi everybody, it's April. I just want to thank you so much for coming out and to celebrate with Rob and I on our special day. It means the world to us both that you took time out your busy schedules to come and celebrate our wedding day. And I hope you enjoy it.
I want to welcome y'all out to my wedding on this beautiful day, July 11th. I know y'all probably hot, but I'm glad y'all came on in and enjoyed the reception. By the way, y'all welcome. I want y'all to make yourself at home. Feel very welcome.
Back again, man. It's Fox 4 News reporting live. So, April, what's on your mind?
I don't really like to fly. I just want the flight to be over already. Hopefully I can get some sleep because I haven't got any sleep. But I'm a nervous traveler, so. But I'm excited. I'm ready to get down there and start partying and seeing my line sisters.
21.
All right, checking back in. She has no idea. Trust me. All right, we just landed at the airport right here in Atlanta, and I'm tired. You see, I just woke up, slept the whole way. About to get picked up by her line sister, Javetta, and Javetta knows all about the whole proposal. She's actually helping me plan it. So, stay tuned, folks.
Rob and I met. I was planning my high school 10-year reunion a couple years ago, and he happened to be one of the DJs that was scheduled for our party on Saturday night. And his best friend actually is one of my classmates from high school, and he pretty much bullied me into going on a date with Rob, or at least calling him. And I kept putting it off for a couple of days, and Anthony kept asking me, well, why you won't call him? Why won't you call him? So finally I sent him a text and just told him, hey, I'll call you in a little bit. And he responded like 2 seconds later. And then we got on the phone and we talked all night. We went on our first date maybe 2 days after that to the fair, and the rest is history.
Me and April met at her class reunion. It's pretty crazy because that guy named AG, he's probably sitting right there somewhere. He's probably right there. I know you're probably laughing, but yeah, he actually introduced us to each other. This is April's class reunion. I was on my way out. I actually DJ'd her class reunion. After I DJ'd it, I was walking downstairs after putting up all my equipment, and I saw this lady that had natural curly hair, and she had on this little bitty skirt, so kind of got my attention. So after it got my attention, I had to proceed on. Y'all know the rest. So after that, I asked her if I could help her carry her books to the car because it was storming outside. At that moment, she looked at me like, I don't know. So she finally gave in and let me carry her books to the car. So she popped open the umbrella. So we walk into the car, a blue Honda at that. So by the time we make it to the car, she comes and opens the door for me. No, that's a no-no, let me do this. So anyway, she opens the door. After she opens the door, I get in. She shuts the door, she goes around to the driver's seat, and she drives me back to the front. When she drives back to the front, you know what I mean, I say, hey, you should take my number with you. So she pulls out this old antique phone. I'm talking about super antique. I don't even think the phone could text message. It wasn't even digital, it was actually an analog phone. And you had to push the button like 3 times to get to see. You remember those text messages? So she had a phone like that. So she took my number. After she took my number, I didn't get her number. So this is the funny part. I didn't get her number. So that following Monday after we met, I hadn't heard from her. So I went back to work and I told AG, I say, AG, man, I got a number, man. He say, nah, you ain't gonna win with that one, dog. You ain't gonna win with that one. That's a no good, dog. You ain't gonna win with that one. I say, all right. So I say, dog, I need a number, dog. I don't know what I saved it under my phone. So at this moment, I'm lying to him because I need this number. I say, dog, I saved the phone number in my phone as something. I don't know what I saved it as. So I need you to give me the number so I can see what I saved it as. So he give me the number. I'm already knowing I don't have the number. So by that time, she ended up texting me because he texted her and told her that I was up here bugging him about her. So by that time, she texts back. So when she texts me and she said, I'll call you in a second, I said, perfect. So, hey, after that, I just went on to text her. So that's how I actually got her phone number. And the rest is history. So there it is.
Javetta, so tell me what you think about this homecoming trip.
I need to go get changed so I can be presentable on this.
Folks.
I think a lot of memories are gonna happen, as always, whenever we get together.
Oh,
That's what I think.
that's what it is, then.
Yeah.
You ready, Cree?
I agree. I'm hungry though. I wanted to kill that salad in there, but I can't touch it because mom and daddy name on
What's
it.
up, homie? Bang, bang. That is Rob reporting Fox News. We're gonna ask everybody to give one word of how they think the weekend's gonna go. You're up.
It's gonna be awesome.
OWT.
Come back to me.
You?
April. April, you don't it's gonna be like that.
Weekend.
Yeah. One word.
Magnums.
Wow. And yourself, you?
Hey man, O2-ish.
The thing that attracted me to Rob, like our very first date, he was such a gentleman. Our very first date, he made sure he got there first to get me a parking spot because we went to the fair. You know, parking can be terrible at the fair. But he got there early just to make sure I was okay, that I got settled in. And he was just such a gentleman the whole night. He was just very caring, very loving. I could tell he had a huge heart. He was so sweet. He's very family oriented. But I think the main thing was just him just being a gentleman for my very first date. I mean, he just took care of everything. I felt safe with him. And I just felt like I had met him before. We were just so comfortable with each other. I didn't want the date to end.
It's a couple things. When I first saw her, it was definitely her personality, you know what I mean? I seen the way that she carried herself and the ways that she stood out. When she stood out to me, it was just this glow that she had on her face, you know what I mean? I just knew that was the woman for me. I seen it from her hair to her outfit, to the way she carried herself. And what really made me do it is when our first date happened, she took me to the state fair and made me hold up this little bitty cartoon character in front of everybody. It was so embarrassing that it kind of turned me on, and it just made me just look deeper into her. And then I met her mom, and I met her family, and it just like, this is what she's gonna be like. I was like, cool, I can take
Reporting
that.
live back in. She still has no idea what's about to happen. So stay tuned. Checking in Fox 4 News. It's Rob back with April's Line Sisters, and Javetta done gave up the secret, y'all. So I really don't know what to say about Javetta now. So, hey, Sana, what do you think's gonna go on?
Oh no, it's the left hand.
Hey, put a ring on. Please don't let me mess up. Put the ring on the wrong hand or land on the wrong knee. Left hand. Recording. This has to be the caddest moment I've ever lived in my life. They're singing Delta song.
DST, and Rob was joining, riding. Everybody wanna walk and walk.
I knew Rob was the one when he's just so consistent. You know, we may have our spats here and there, but Rob is consistent. He loves me consistently. He protects me consistently, meaning he doesn't change his love for me whether I make him upset or I get on his nerves or his day is bad during the day. He's consistent with his love and his affection for me. And that's one thing, you know, a lot of people aren't consistent. And so I felt comfortable and I feel safe in that and I feel protected in that he'll always have my back, he'll always love me, he'll always be a provider for us and our family. And I just feel safe with him.
I knew she accepted me for who I was. She wasn't trying to change me. She knew that I had extra hobbies, extracurricular activities. She know I'm a bruh. She know I like to hang out with the bruhs. She know I like to DJ a lot. So knowing that I like to get my hustle on and do all these extra activities, she never turned me down to all of this. She always stood behind me and she pumped me up. She told me to get out there and chase my dreams. So at this point, I knew like exactly she was the one for me. And then another thing is she cooked for a brother. She made me right. She did it right. She got on that stove, even when she was tired, in a little bitty apartment. I'm telling you, when I stayed in the studio, she got in that kitchen and whipped up some stuff and made it happen. But other than that, most important is she accepted my daughter as her own, you know what I mean? She bent over backwards for her. She did everything that a mother would do for my child. So therefore, that's plenty of love right there. So definitely, that's why.
Folks, this is gonna be the greatest proposal ever. I'm actually gonna send it into TMZ, everything, because I actually went out the way with a thought for this one. And guess what? It's about to go down.
Let me go over here. Okay, so April, I've been knowing for a while. I've been holding the line as your line sister, as your Krish. I knew about this ever since Cancun, so I'm really sorry about that. But hey, I figured that you would want me to keep this good secret.
What's going on?
I'm Big Sister Vetta to you.
Big Sister Vetta.
Yes, you are pledging
Yes.
April Plummer, okay? Pledging April Plummer. So we're gonna make sure it's don't worry about that. You are pledging April Plummer, so therefore you need to make sure that you address Big Sister Dryer to you.
My bad, Big Sister. Washing machine and dry.
Head down.
Head down.
Head down.
Bow on
There you
Delta.
go.
What are you getting ready for?
I'm getting ready
see
for
you.
FAMU homecoming.
She got a Trinidad James.
She got them toes done. She been talking about $25 like in addition or $25 like total. I was like, I
Oh,
don't
let
understand
me see
why.
that. I
You
didn't
don't see
see
them
that.
toes? Feel them toes, brother. I got
she
the
got-
camera. Feel them toes. Feel them.
This song just came on and it says that she will be with you through thick and thin, even if we're struggling. And I asked April, would you be with me if we were struggling?
Yes, I would, as long as we're together.
And then you said something else after that.
I said I want a life partner.
A what?
A life partner.
Can you explain?
Somebody that you with for the rest of your life. When you go through your struggles together, the ups and the downs, pull each other up when you're down.
That kind of sounds like you're ready for marriage or something.
Yeah, that's what it is. Life partner, marriage.
Question comes, are you ready for marriage?
Yes, I'm ready for marriage.
The qualities you have in yourself for marriage.
Supportive.
Supportive.
I'm loyal. All those things. I'll be your best friend, your counselor.
That's a hell of a role to be my best friend.
Yeah.
You ready to be my best friend?
Oh, I'm not your best friend?
Yes, you are. I have other best friends. You are my best friend.
Okay.
But you have to do the things that best friends do. Are you ready for that?
Don't I do those?
Bark like a dog.
Your best friends don't bark like a dog.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
A couple of them do.
Rude.
The proposal was such a shock. Now, we talked about being married before, that we wanted to do it, but I never knew when he was going to propose, if he was going to propose, anything like that. So the proposal was actually, it took place in Tallahassee, Florida. It was my 10-year line anniversary with my sorority, with my line sisters at FAMU. And we had a whole weekend event planned. So I thought it would be cool, Rob, to go. And it was also my school's homecoming. So I thought it'd be cool for Rob to come so he can see my school, I can show him around. He can meet some of my line sisters, some of my classmates. So it was a cool event. I had no idea that he was planning to propose. So Sunday was the final day for our trip there. And we had a event with my line sisters, a brunch. It was just for the line sisters. It was for no one else. It was a private event for us. And all of a sudden, my line sister gets up and tells everybody to pull out their camera phone and start videotaping this performance that Deanna was doing. So I'm videotaping too. And all of a sudden, I see Rob come down and I get mad because I'm like, you're not supposed to be here. It's not for you. So I get upset, and then my line sister Deanna starts singing towards me, and I realized what she was singing, and then I looked at Rob and I put 2 and 2 together, and I gave the ugly cry, and he proposed in front of all my line sisters, and we have video of it. It was just such a surprising moment and so shocking. I had the ugly cry, shoulders shaking and everything.
So change of plans, folks. The restaurant doesn't open till 11, so I was getting ready and to hit the restaurant, but Tommy, Rosetta's husband, calls me or texts me and says, stop, change of plans. The restaurant don't open till 11, so I just got hazed by Javetta, Isana, and Kara. They told me that my Q-Dog outfit ain't gonna cut the cheese, man, so now I'm in here ironing up a shirt, finna put on some pants, change my wardrobe, man. It is what it is. Let's do it, Roop. All right, man, it's about to go down. It's standby time, man, standby time. I'm at Andrews, someplace in Tallahassee, downtown like this. It look like a lot of buildings and stuff, so finna get it in, man. I think a couple people know about it, you know what I mean? So, baby, here it comes. It's a wrap, man, and shit. That's all I can say. Here we go. Let's do it. You gonna lead us out here, Tony? Do it. Oh, hey, the bros giving last minute advice, man. Last minute advice.
Hey, congratulations. You need to be doing this. Good time in your life. Don't do it. But
Superman had it.
hey, man, what you needed to do was just Superman, dog.
I put my heart into this one, man. Hey, I gathered information. But the main person was Javetta. Javetta helped me out in number 55 off of her line. She got too many line sisters. So they all helped me organize it. So basically what it was is I've been talking to Javetta a whole lot, all before we went to FAMU's homecoming, which was a 10-year anniversary of their line. So before we got there, I took clips on my little recorder, my phone, everything. So we prepared everything up. So I'm talking on the camera, selfies in the restroom, talking about how I was gonna do this, leading up to the proposal. So kind of fast forward everything. By the time we get to Jacksonville, I talked to 55 in the room, I talked to Javetta, and I let them know how we gonna map this out and how we gonna do this. So what I said is, it was an exclusive event where no males were allowed. So I met up with all the fiancés, the boyfriends, and a couple bros too. Met them outside of the location where they were meeting at, and they helped me out a lot. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tommy, man. I appreciate you, Tommy, man. He took a couple pictures for me, and then after that, Javetta and 55, they organized it. So 55 started singing a song. She stood up, she told everybody, actually told all the line sisters to get their cell phones out and to record this moment. And she started singing a song. And at that time, Javetta told me to come on in. And by the time I'm coming in, everybody has their phones out. And I just walk in and I turn around and April starts bawling, puts her head down and starts crying. She don't even know what's going on yet, but she sees me. She says, like, what are you doing in here? Like, I'm not supposed to be here. So she turns around, she knew that it was that time. So I grabbed her by her arm. She's crying. Oh, you know, everybody else is awing. I know y'all probably gonna enjoy this moment, but she's awing. I said, oh, so, hey, I dropped down on that old knee. You know how it's supposed to be done. I did the right knee. No, it was the left knee, and put my right hand up, and I talked to her. I told her, I said, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. But you know what I mean? I'm so sensitive. I started crying, my cheeks was jumping and stuff. Man, I almost shed tears myself. So she told me that, she jumped up, gave me a hug, I gave her a hug. Then she turned around and hit me for no reason. I'm like, why you hit me? I guess she was happy. And that was our proposal right there, man. Had a good time.
Hey, Dewan. You know I love you to death. I'm so happy that we met. I'm so glad that you are in my life. You make me better. I think we complement each other so well because we've come up two different ways, but we fill in the gaps for each other. I'm so excited to marry you today, and I couldn't be more happier. I'm sure my mouth is just hurting right now from all the smiling I'm going to do and for the years to come. And I'm so excited to start this next chapter in our lives together. And I just cannot wait to become Mrs. Holloman.
April Shantae Plummer, it's been a long time coming. This is your day, and we're gonna make it beautiful. Even though you have turned into a bridezilla these last few days before this wedding, I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you're about, everything that you stand for, and I know you're gonna be the woman that's perfect for me. And you're gonna be the woman that I need. You're gonna be the woman that's gonna support me. So here on this day, on your wedding day, I'm here to support you and be your husband and be the biggest dream that you ever dreamed of. I love you, boo.